ladies and gentlemen, and all beer-loving citizens of this great nation. Thank you for drinking, and thank you for joining. And thank you for being here today to witness this epic event of democracy unfolding before your very eyes. I stand before you not only as a humble candidate, but also a fellow drunk, ready to toast to a brighter and more hydrated future. My name is Greg, and beside me is my esteemed running mate and partner in hops, Flex. Together, we are on a frothy journey to quench the thirst for change in the upcoming 2024 elections. As he licks his lips. We stand for one nation, for hydration, because let's face it, we've had enough of dry politics and even drier politicians. Let's keep this nation hydrated with the finest brews known to humanity. A beer in hand is a smile on the face. Now, some might think we're all about hops and barley, but we're more than that. We've got ideas brewing. Imagine a beer pipeline running through the country from coast to coast, delivering cold, crisp beer to every doorstep. No more thirsty citizens, only hoppy ones. And speaking of brewing, as your future president, I promise to appoint a Secretary of Suds, because every nation deserves a beer expert in the cabinet. Am I right? We should teach brewing in schools across the nation. Kids should be useful to their drunk parents, not a burden. And who knows, maybe one of them will invent the next presidential pale ale or vice presidential porter. And that's not all. Math will be replaced with the Flex algorithm for buying beer. As we embark on this beer-soaked journey, remember, America, together we can raise our glasses high and say cheers to unity, laughs, and some darn good craft beer. So vote for Greg and Flex, your pint-sized candidates with big ideas and even bigger mugs. We aren't Republicans, we aren't Democrats, we are the Craft Beer Republic, where every day is a beer festival and every member of the Republic is always hydrated. Let's toast to a future that's hoppier, fizzier, and full of ABV. Cheers, America. Let's make beer fun again. Welcome in, everybody, to the Craft Beer Republic. I am your main presidential candidate, Greg, being joined by the sexiest running mate ever, and that's Flex.
One nation for hydration.
That's right.
Love that line.
Yeah, ChatGPT for the win. That one was like one of the only things I typed in there was like, make sure you include this line. And the thanks for drinking and thanks for joining. So anyways, I did all that stupidness because we have a new presidential shirt in the store. So check it out at craftbeerrepublic.com. And who knows, maybe someone could be our Secretary of Suds. I wonder if I can get ChatGPT to come up with more names.
Anyway, we'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, maybe potential for the Secretary of Suds is joining us here in person today. One of our best friends and best brewers, and that's Monica. How's it going?
Good. How about you?
Pretty good. I'm going to turn you up there. She is here because I tricked her into coming. I said, hey, come promote the event that's coming up at Pedals Pints and then hang out with us. So that's how I trick people to hang out with us. I trick people to hang out with us.
That's the best part about it.
It really is.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, come promote and then hang out with us for a while.
Yeah, so, just laugh over dumb shit.
Yeah, just laugh at how dumb we are. That's really what it comes down to.
That's the best.
Yeah, I hope so. Otherwise, there goes all our listeners. Find us all on the socials, Craft Beer Republic, Flex Me Beer _ in between, Momo a Go, right?
With 3 O's at the end.
3 O's at the end. Don't ask me to spell it.
She's really going.
Yeah, and of course, Pedals and Pints. All right, before we talk about the event, we are, first of all, hot as fuck. It is so hot here in Southern California, and we're also thirsty, so let's get into some hydration.
Does the microphone shadow on my arm look like a dick?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're rocking it.
Yeah, it's a nice phallic shadow you got there.
Like, do rock dick shadows pretty well.
It could be our other campaign slogan. Vote for us, no one rocks dick shadows like we do. We are drinking, thanks to Zach, homie Zach out in Indiana. He sent us Four Fathers Brewing Guten Prank. It is a Helles lager, 5%, 364 and untapped, and the very long description. German style Helles lager. That's what I like to read after reading that ridiculously long statement.
That was rough.
Sticking my schnoz in there. It's definitely a hot day beer. It's extremely light. It's a little low on the carbonation, I think.
Yeah.
But overall,
But very good.
Yeah, but overall, nothing wrong. Light, crispy, or get the, like, you can tell me I'm wrong. Like a nuttiness, like a nutty flavor.
I mean, sort of. Yeah, it's kind of like a peanut shell, almost like dryness. Yeah.
I don't even know how to explain. I keep wanting to say it's a bit
Peanut
nutty.
shell dryness.
Yeah. You know,
That
like
is some professional shit.
well, we bring the best. Obviously.
How about that 364 on a Helles? Have you ever had a Helles and you're like, you know what? I think that's just a 364.
People give lagers so much worse, scores on Untappd.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it wasn't hoppy as fuck. And like, well, I hope not. It's a goddamn Helles.
But have
It's
you
not
ever
supposed
had
to
a
be.
Helles that you were just like, this isn't good or refreshing?
I mean, I've had some bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually how I start off at a brewery. I'm like, hey, I've never been here before. You got a Helles? I'll try that. I'll try like a West Coast. I'll try like one of each. The Helles is
Yeah.
always a good bar setter for.
Yeah, it
They
is
know
a
what
good
they're doing.
indicator.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
hard
If
to
you can
hide.
lager,
Right.
you're probably good at everything else.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to hide in those lagers than it is
Yeah.
That's true.
hazies. Just throw a bunch of shit in there, make it hazy and hoppy, and you're good to go.
Ugh,
Hey, why don't you just call me out,
so
Greg?
gross.
So gross. Says the person who's about to can their new hazy.
Honestly, I hate making them. It's the worst.
Well, it's probably the worst
They're
to clean,
so
right?
disgusting, like cleaning for
Yeah.
them. They're so sticky. There's stuff everywhere. Hop matter all over the fermenter. Took me 30 minutes to unclog the bottom of the fermenter the last time I made a hazy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was great.
And it guaranteed looks like poop coming out every time when you're cleaning out the hazies.
Yeah. I also have to like shove a brush up there so it really looks so good.
Yeah, it's very appetizing.
Get a reel going on with that.
Real
Yeah,
inappropriate.
I hear some brewers don't like making them because they don't consider it a like completely brewed beer.
I don't know. I mean, I think that they're just sticky and gross. I don't like cleaning up after them. But also, dry hopping during active fermentation is also terrible.
And messy and explosive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very explosive.
Didn't you have one recently, like go everywhere or something? Is that you that was telling us that?
No, I didn't have one that exploded or anything. But like when I dry hopped during active fermentation, it was the first time that I had done it in a really long time because I was using Ceviche yeast before. And I could dry hop at knockout because it's like pretty intense yeast. And I used a thiolized yeast this time. And I didn't want to do like a knockout hop because if it wasn't intense enough, it might like mess with the yeast, right?
Okay.
So I left the blow off arm open and it like just pushed hops all out the blow off arm. It was great.
Like,
Oh,
super.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, so this last time we made hazy on Thursday, I dry hopped on Friday and I kept the blow off closed and it reached 15 PSI.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Doesn't the yeast like not like that much PSI or?
Yeah. So you just let it out.
Okay.
You don't want it to be under pressure for very long,
Right.
but you just let it out like after an hour, very slowly, just crack it and
That's insane.
let it. Yeah.
Those things are alive. It's like Frankenstein
It's-
beer.
Yeah. Yeah. There's like a very intense, violent reaction between hops and active yeast.
Good times.
Yeah.
And part of the reason we got you here, speaking of brewing beers and whatnot, is the upcoming event next week. Well, I guess by the time this drops, this week, Saturday, July
on
29th.
Saturday.
I hear it's a great day.
On Greg's birthday.
Shh. I'm going to be 32 again.
Woo!
That was a good year. I like to be 32
again.
Yeah. Forever. Still drink like I'm 32. Tell us about the event. I know there's like bands involved, multiple breweries.
Yeah, so we've got 2 stages. We've got a couple different bands, 5 bands. So DJ Fresco is going to start. We've got Singular Nature, The Vibe Setters, Joker's Hand, and our headliner is Not a Phase.
Oh, love those guys.
Great emo band. And we'll have a great like artist local vendor market from 12 to 4:30. And we're featuring a couple beers from local breweries. So us, of course, but Tea Hill, Naughty Pine, and Eureka Brewing, and 14 Cannons will all be there as well.
Nice. Are you brewing anything special for the big day?
No, I kind of missed it this year since we're canning on the Monday after.
Oh, that's right.
But we do have our peach sour on, which is Peaches in Wonderland, kind of on brand there.
Oh, we tried that. That is,
yes, it's good stuff. And Go Ask Alice is our double IPA.
I haven't had that one yet.
And then we have Vertigo Goggles, our new hazy, which is super duper fruity, very stone fruit, pineapple forward. It's really nice.
Is that the one you were talking about? You dry hopped?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
What hops did you use in that?
It's Laurel HBC 586, Equinaut,
that's his favorite.
and Mackenzie.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you have a name suggestion for 586? Flex wants it to be named so
I know
bad.
it needs to be named. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
It has to. It's been around way too long now.
Yeah. We've been trying to come up with names.
Yeah, I don't know.
What was one of the names? Didn't we? Shit,
I just
forgot.
said something like Saturn hops, and Coley had something way funnier.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Good story. Hey, remember that
Yeah.
one time you can't remember things? Yeah. All right.
Totally
cool
ruined
stuff.
it.
Yeah. So
I
anyways.
actually like Saturn. That would be kind of cool.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't
Yeah.
that cool?
That is cool.
I'm just
And
saying.
yeah. And Not a Phase,
Yes.
who was like at all the emo fests around here, was at Naughty Pine a couple weeks ago for their emo fest, which was hilarious because cops totally shut us down. It was a good time. It felt like we were like in high school listening to
How
emo
have I
music.
not heard that story?
Because it just happened.
Oh my gosh.
So Emo Fest, I don't think Britt will be mad if I tell this story.
I don't think so.
Where, she gets a little behind in the day because the bands are taking longer to load out on stage. And it's a hot ass day. People are moving slower, blah, blah, blah. Well, Not a Phase is the headliner, but like they don't get on stage until like 10 minutes before she's supposed to shut down altogether.
Oof.
And she had been cutting some of the sets a little shorter to try and, speed things along and get them on stage. It's, 'cause where most people were there for was those guys.
Yeah.
And I mean, the whole day, but especially those guys. And so they get on, and I think they were supposed to be done at, I can't remember if it was 9 or 10, whatever it was. That time rolls around, and it's like, okay, now it's 10:15, and all of a sudden, like 10:20, cops roll up, and everyone's like, oh shit. And they just kept playing and just waiting to see what happens. Somebody went, I forget who it was. Somebody went out and talked to the cops in the middle of the street and kind of smoothed things over. And they basically said, like, you got to, cut it out. And so like, all right. And so she runs up to the stage and says something to the band. And the band goes, all right, guys, we're going to do one last song. And we got to get out of here. We've stayed past our time. Well, so their one last song is My Black Parade.
Stop it. So it's like a 13-minute song.
Right.
Yep.
Someone needed a sign that said no stairway,
Oh, that's hilarious. Stairway denied.
So they started that, and I'm like, this is your last song? Like, we're going to be here till 11. This is fantastic. And so they get halfway through, maybe. The cops come back around, and this time they're like, okay, they're kind of giving the wrap up, and somebody like runs out there and smooths it over, and then like they give the band kind of like the we're done, cut off sign. So the band, it was pretty funny. They put down all the instruments, they put down all the microphones, and then just started singing a cappella and got like the whole crowd to sing. So it was kind of cool.
That's
That
fun.
is
Yeah.
really
Yeah, crowd finished the song, but I was like, your last song is the world's longest song. That's hilarious. Way to be assholes in a funny way. So it was good. Cop shut us down. At one point, like right before the last song, someone tripped a breaker or something. Power went out. So they were like, shit, get the power back. It was insane. It was a crazy night. It was hot as fuck, too. But
It's been
good
hot as
times.
fuck all day, every day, everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the hottest whatever of whatever.
Yeah.
Every day we're setting
Arizona
records.
is like hell right now.
Yeah. Death Valley is in like the 120s.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah. People are like going out, hey, let's go take a picture in front of the thermometer. It's like, or you could get inside some fucking air conditioner. Like,
Yeah.
you dumb. So
That's like
weird.
the people here when it's like negative 30 or negative 40 with wind chill. And it's like, oh, if you boil a pot of water and then you
Oh,
take
yeah.
it outside, you throw it in the air, it just like evaporates or
I mean, it's fun to watch.
sublimates, I believe is the word. No,
Oh.
no,
Yes,
sublimation
that's
is
right.
Isn't sublimation solid to gas?
She would know.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, so damn it. I'm so wrong, but then I was
So is
right.
liquid to gas something different?
Well, that's just evaporation.
Yeah. So,
I don't know. I don't know when it's
sublimation
cold.
is like solid to gas without going into the liquid form. So it's
Okay.
like special.
So it'd be like if ice turned into gas, basically.
Yeah.
Like directly.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But anyway, you throw the water in the air and there's
Right.
there's no water.
Everyone on the
Steam.
socials. Right.
Just
Yeah,
Frozen
such
steam.
a trend.
Yeah. So cool.
It's like the one time it's cool to live somewhere where it's fucking freezing.
Yeah, for 5 minutes.
Not even. It's like
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Throw the water in the air.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, I have to ask everyone that's listening, did we crash your car stereos with our emoji titles last week? Flex, did you try it?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Last week we read a story that apparently people are putting emojis in the chapter titles of podcasts, and some older car stereos aren't able to like read the emojis because it's newer than the car, and it's crashing their stereos. So of course I had a couple of chapters with just a bunch of emojis in them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So
I'm going to have to tell you, I completely forgot about this.
yeah, mine worked. Coley's worked, but our cars mine's a 20 and I think hers is a 19. So a little newer
mine's
side.
a 13. I guarantee mine crashes out.
Yeah, you gotta try it.
I'll try it tomorrow.
Can't wait to find out. What else? Talked about Emofest. Oh, top listening city of last week. Shout out to Pennington, New Jersey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Random.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
I
very
like it.
random. Yeah. It's surprising we talked so much shit about New Jersey.
Well, we don't talk shit about New Jersey.
It's
we
their
talk
beer
shit
laws.
about their shitty beer laws and how we
Right.
feel bad for the people of New Jersey.
Right.
So I really like that they're getting behind us.
Yeah. That's great. Maybe it's because we talk so much shit about their shitty laws.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Fuck that place.
Shitty ass laws.
Right. Don't open a brewery in New Jersey.
No.
Worst nightmare. What else? Oh, Flex, this one's for you. The battle for second place at Naughty Pines Trivia is no longer on the card because we won first place last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there like a cool story? Or
Not at all.
You just crushed the competition?
We just crushed it. That's all. There are these kids. I say kids because I'm old now. I forget their team name, and they were ahead of us for a good at least half the night. And then towards the end, we were like, "Oh, we're creeping up." And the second to the last round, we passed them. And then the last round, they were so certain that they were going to beat us that as the guy is reading down the list and he gets to the last two and they haven't read our name and their name, and they start like, celebrating. And then he read their name as second place. And they're like, what? No fucking way. I was like, yeah, you dumbs. Because the last round, this is so great. The last round was identify all these cleaning products. And it was like pictures of 409 and Ajax and all this stuff. And I was like, these not even millennials, these like Gen Zers or whatever they are, like they're not cleaning shit. And I'm with Deb and Brian. They've got kids. They have every cleaning product.
They definitely don't know what Ajax is.
No fucking way.
Nobody. I don't even think
Who
anybody
uses
5
that
years
anymore?
younger than me would know what Ajax is.
You know what's funny? Last week, the wife was like, we really need some Ajax to clean the sink. I was like, how old are you?
That's
Yeah.
funny.
But also, you're not wrong. It's like the best for cleaning sinks.
Barmaid
You know
is
what
too.
Ajax makes me think of is Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke when they're at the house party
Seen that.
and Chong puts all the Ajax on the plate to make it look like cocaine because he like
I'm not
spilled all the
remembering this.
cocaine or something like that. So then he just like tries to lace it with some Ajax to make it look like it, and then everybody starts snorting it.
I've seen that movie so many times, like as a kid. I'm not remembering that at all.
Yeah.
That's funny. And then finally it's called the Ceviche Chow Down last week.
So you just ate a lot of shrimp?
Basically. I'm not even a shrimp liker, but I love ceviche.
Oh, I
Ceviche's
love shrimp.
delicious.
So good.
Yeah.
We went with Coley. It was the wife and I and Coley, and we literally got the last 3 tickets that they had for sale. We saw our friend, or Shannon, the wife, saw our friend Sandra, who works for Firestone, at the grocery store like 2 days before, and he goes, hey, you guys going to the Ceviche Chow Down? She's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He's like, oh, I'm going to be working it. You should get tickets, and blah, blah, blah. So we looked it up. We're like, $40, all you can drink, all you can eat ceviche.
Wow.
There were a few breweries there. There's a winery there. It was a competition. It was all for a good cause too. It was a veterans program, and there was a competition. You vote for your favorite ceviche, and yeah, it was fucking amazing. Great ceviche.
$40 tickets for all you can eat for that shit in California.
Yeah,
Like all you can eat, all you
Yeah.
can
for like
drink.
4 hours.
That's
Incredible.
awesome.
Yeah, it's $10 an hour to get drunk and eat a bunch of ceviche. Like you're losing money if you don't go.
Yeah.
You gotta go. So, and the wife did a raffle where it was like $20 for 5 raffle tickets or something. Won an entire case of wine, so that paid off.
Nice.
We looked it up. They're like $40 and $50 bottles of wine.
Whoa.
Nice, dude.
I call that an investment.
Yeah.
That was great. What else? Yeah, it was just good. Wagon Wheel was there. Firestone was there. Red Tandem was there. Some local spots. I saw you guys were supposed to be there according to their Facebook.
Yeah.
And then I was sad that I didn't see you there.
Yeah. So me and Brad would have been the ones who could have worked that, and both of us were out of town that weekend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Call me, I'll pour beer.
I was sad.
But it was a good event. You guys should go next year for sure.
Yeah. I do want to next year.
Yeah.
I feel bad because Apple Juice was trying to get me in there.
DJ Apple Juice was there.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It was so funny. Shannon, the wife goes, who's DJ Apple Juice? I was like, we know DJ. Like everyone around here in the beer community knows Apple Juice. She's like, I don't know. We get there. I said, that's Apple Juice. She goes, oh yeah, we know him.
Yeah,
I was like, I have pictures with him somewhere. Like he's always running up to us.
Yeah, he did our, he was DJing our event for our 3rd year anniversary.
Yeah. I mean, he's over there all the time. And he's always at Surfing
Just a great guy.
And super cool dude. Good DJ. So he's always spinning the jams. But yeah, it was a fun ass event. Just 4 hours of ceviche and beer and a little bit of wine mixed like an idiot. So, good times. Nothing like some raw fish and beer.
Oh, there's nothing.
Yeah.
It actually, I get shocked when people tell me they don't like shrimp.
I don't like shrimp.
Immediately makes me think like, have you ever tried it?
So here's the thing. I don't like shrimp. I will try things even if I don't like them. I had some shrimp ceviches that day.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like the guy who's like, I just don't like it because I don't like it. It's like, I'll make sure I don't like it. And there was one where I was like, this is good, but you really couldn't taste the shrimp that much. So,
okay.
Are you a shrimp eater?
I got to be in the mood for it.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I like it. It's just that I can't eat it every day. I'm like not into it that much.
To me, it's just like, it's the fishiest of the fish. Like
it is fishy.
I think it's way not fishy.
I don't know.
Huh.
Maybe
we're just not getting good shrimp.
I don't know. I once
we're so far from the beach.
Like 120 shrimp at a Red Lobster, all you can eat.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, George, the ocean called. They said they're running out of shrimp.
It became a joke because I just kept ordering like skewer after skewer after skewer. And then it was like, let's see how far he can go. I think I cranked out at like 120.
Oh
Jesus
my gosh.
Christ.
Yeah. And then I went again and I put down like 90. Fucking love shrimp.
That's crazy.
Was all you can eat? Like you didn't have to pay like per pound or something, did you?
No, it's like, they used to run there before inflation. They used to run the endless shrimp like once a year. So then every time they did, we would make sure we would go. And totally fucking had my money's worth.
Way to get your money's worth.
Take that shrimp.
I definitely had my money's worth at the Ceviche Chow Down, I'll tell you. Good times. All right. Last week, was it last week? Yes, it was last week. We talked about cricket beer. People in Mexico are making beer out of crickets.
Okay.
Apparently, when you, lightly toast them?
You
tastes
lightly
like
toast
barley.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Weird.
Yeah, it was weird. And it was funny because it was like very specific. If you lightly toast cricket, it tastes like certain types of barley. So anyways, to be more sustainable, people in Mexico are doing cricket beer. We've had a lot of feedback on the grams and such, and the homie Chew Your Beer left a voicemail.
Oh yeah,
you did.
Yeah, you did.
Haven't seen that coming. About the cricket. So here's Chew.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, Holmes. This is Chew Your Beer. This is my take 3 because they've been pretty long voicemail. So quick thing, you talked about crickets last episode. I would drink it. I drink oyster stouts, so I would drink a cricket porter. I've had crickets in Mexico in tacos. I had crickets in grubs. Also out here in LA, you can have crickets in La Guelaguetza over in Koreatown. Yep, there's a badass restaurant in Koreatown called La Guelaguetza, and it's like a all mole restaurant, but they do serve crickets. So while you're waiting for your mole, you can snack on some crickets that have chile limon powder on them, and you enjoy those with your beer. You might get a little leg in your teeth, but that's about it. They taste like pork rinds. Or cracklins, more like cracklins, but just smaller. Also, if you've been to Spencer's, homie, I've been to Spencer's as a kid. I used to go there to buy party gags and look at the adult toys next to the kids' toys on the same shelf. So if you go to the register, they have little shit you can buy, like the popsicle with a scorpion in it, or you can buy the little boxes that have crickets in there, and there's some are like barbecue, nacho cheese, and then chili lime flavored, and it's almost like the corn nuts flavors. So I used to buy those and as a gag, but I would still eat them because they were actually tasty. All right, that's it, homies. Take it easy and peace out, eh?
Hard pass.
Chew really likes crickets.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Monica,
I'd
crickets?
try it.
Really? Like cricket tacos and stuff?
Probably more like the cricket beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flex was down for the beer. I said, give it to me and don't tell me what it is.
Okay.
And then like after, if I say it's
Fair
good, like,
enough.
oh, by the way, it's cricket beer, like, oh, all right, well now I've done it, so can't take it back.
I'd try it.
I was
for sure.
either too drunk or too tired last week, but the story said when they lightly roast them, right?
Right.
How long do you think this went on of the roasting of the crickets to like lightly roasting them, to medium roasting them, to dark roasting them? That's quite a process.
Yeah, and it's not like you do a little roast and you can make a beer real quick and see like, oh, did this work? Like, oh,
Yeah.
no, didn't work.
Oh, wow, this one tastes like barley. Oh, this one did not. Oh, this one definitely didn't. We got to go back to the first one. Like
Going back to the light roast.
It's a lot of crickets, man. Like if you think about it.
PETA's not going to be happy about that.
Do you think PETA cares about crickets?
I don't know. I don't care.
I mean, they feed them to a lot of animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, coming soon to Pedals and Pints cricket beer, right? Oh, okay.
No.
You think the hazies are hard to clean up?
Oh my gosh.
There's like little cricket legs everywhere.
Ugh.
That'd be hard to sanitize. Like, how do you sanitize after having bugs in your... Yeah.
I don't know.
Weird. Gross.
Yeah.
Hard pass. Hard pass.
Well, they're roasted, so maybe you don't have to. I don't know.
True.
Probably. That's
Yeah.
probably the
Not
key.
Not like they're live bugs
Right.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
squirming around, chirping before
Yeah.
like the boil.
Oh, chirping.
God. No thanks. You just get that one that gets stuck in the corner of the brewery forever and it just chirp chirp. Like, shut the fuck up.
Dude, you got to respect those guys. Like they're the survivor, you know.
It's
Yeah.
true.
When
They'll
we would
never
get them
give
into
up.
buildings at work, like I would just like put leaves of lettuce by him. I'm like, this guy fucking deserves this. Like
You're
made it.
encouraging it.
He made it in life.
That's true.
Like he's not out in the wild anymore. He's living it up and he's getting
Yeah.
fed.
He's getting AC, pieces of lettuce,
Oh, he's gonna live year round, man. He's no
Yeah.
hibernation, no
no
death,
hibernation,
no nothing.
no snow to deal with.
Good for you, cricket, that found your way in a building.
You're hooking him up.
Chirp,
Dumb.
chirp.
Chirp, chirp. You dumb. All right, let's find out what you're drinking over there.
In a world where craft beer is king, a world where muscles are bigger than growlers, only one tongue can guide us. One man, one tongue, one tongue jobber. In this world, we must find out what is Flex drinking.
Well, around these parts of town, we had recently gotten ourselves a little bit of a Parish Brewing Company drop, and I think I was late to the party because they brought up a few things, and I missed out on Ghost and maybe something else. But
Well, people clamor for that Ghost.
well, yeah, and like I had it, and it was good. You know, it was good.
It's not lineup worthy though.
Is it something to like make sure you get out and you get it right away? I don't think so.
Have you had Ghost in the Machine?
I've not.
No. It's good, but people freak out.
They even
Like
brought it
Pliny.
into grocery stores around here, and now it's like a big joke that now Ghost in the Machine is a grocery store beer.
Oh, nice.
And I actually told the guy who told me that Vanessa had told us she can find it in gas
Hi, Vanessa.
stations.
Oh,
Vanessa,
yeah.
Wow.
in Florida. So I think that was kind of funny.
They probably have no idea what they're selling either, the gas station.
Oh, zero idea.
Yeah.
But-
that's like there's a local bar, little shitty dive bar out here. And one time they had, I forget, one of the Firestone barrel aged like Parabola or something on tap. No idea what it was, Gold Nugget. And they were selling it for $6 a pint.
Yeah,
pints. Pint.
He
Wow.
keeps a lot of great craft beer on
Yeah.
and like keeps the price low. I don't know how he does it.
But they were giving out full pints.
Yeah, crazy.
Not tulips, not,
No.
you know,
Yeah.
like, wow, it's like a 16% beer.
Well, there's another bar around here where like owner is a big craft beer junkie, and he does like certain days where all IPAs are like $2,
Oh.
and he
Wow.
puts on like Dreckers, Untitled Arts, like Tripping Animals, like all of this shit.
Nice.
So the big running joke around there is that it's just like a cover up. You know,
Oh.
It's like you're clearly not making
Yeah,
money, so what's
laundering
going-
money.
Yeah.
So, sorry. Anyways,
No, yeah,
One-
back to the important
Yeah.
question and the answer. So I'm drinking Parish Brewing Company's Extra Sauce Lemon
Cool.
Shandy. And the can reads, an Imperial Golden Ale with lemon puree. Apparently, Untapped, it's got a little bit more. They say it's an amped up take on the classic beer lemonade cocktail mixture inspired by our friends at Raising Cane's. Never been to one. There's a couple here, but never been.
Chicken place, isn't
Chicken
it?
place.
Yeah.
Bugak. Extra sauce combines a refreshing yet sturdy golden ale base and zests it up with a brilliant sunbeam of fresh Sicilian lemon puree. So, there you go. Really weird. I think it's 364 day or something because on Untapped, this has a 364.
Nice.
Think that's kind of wild.
We're keeping our beers mediocre today.
Yeah. Mediocre beers for mediocre people.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
So this one rings in at a 7%. I don't know if I said that.
Ooh.
It's on the higher end, which Daddy likes.
Right.
And this was like $12.99 or $13.99 for the 4-pack too.
Wow.
Yeah. So like the can
that really
on the
fits
front,
the algorithm.
not, it's not splendid, right? It's pretty simple.
But
and
it is catching because it's so bright.
And then you turn it around and there's all the extra sauce.
Oh, how funny.
Oh.
Isn't that kind of cool?
Looks like little sauce cups.
So definitely algorithm worthy. And now for the schnoz.
Of course, Flex likes.
Super lemony.
Uh-huh.
Like the schnozberries taste like schnozberries. The lemon shandy smells like lemon shandy.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It's good.
So
good start.
We'll warm up the tongue jabber.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay.
Didn't get a wow.
It was. I was trying to figure out the carbonation.
Oh.
It's light.
Mm-hmm.
It dissipates rather quickly. The bubbles.
Yeah.
So it softens up pretty quick. It's not sour at all. You'd think, but maybe like this Sicilian lemon puree, there'd be like a little bit of a zing to it. It's not. It's really good, low end lemon flavor, like all the way throughout, and it doesn't take away like the flavor of the beer itself.
That's
so.
nice.
I think this is really well done, and I would buy it again in a heartbeat.
Especially at that price. Jesus
Yeah, that
Christ.
price. It's stupid. 7%. I mean, you have two of these, you're having yourself a decent night already.
Yeah. And you're definitely a candidate for shandies. I mean, you got your local Leinenkugel.
Man, I was going to bring that up, but I didn't, because...
I know you love your Cougs.
Come on, summer shandy, man. It's a fucking classic.
Shandy fan?
Is that the one that tastes like Fruity Pebbles?
No, that is the Sunset Wheat. Which I still don't see how it tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
Really?
Yes.
Is that also?
That legit tastes like
Coogies.
Fruity Pebbles to me.
I don't think I've ever had that. Like in a good way or in a gross way?
I mean, not in a bad way.
Oh, okay.
It just like 100% tastes like a box of Fruity Pebbles.
We'll have to see if I can find one of those now.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, yeah, Sunset Wheat.
It's
just
around.
a wheat beer. It's around. It's pretty popular. And everybody I've ever known who's had it is like, oh yeah, this tastes like Fruity Pebbles. And I taste it and I'm like, nope.
For whatever reason, Leinenkugel shandies, no matter what time of year it is, are always on Southwest.
Yes.
Like if you're flying Southwest, you can always
Really?
get it. Oh yeah. 100% of the time.
See, I'm not a huge fan of the peach shandy by Leinenkugels. That's been their big one this year. It's salvageable, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'll drink it if somebody hands it to me, but I'm not gonna like reach out and get it.
Yeah.
They did an orange cranberry for the holidays one year.
Yeah.
It was way too orangey.
Oh yeah. I'm not a fan of orange.
And then they had done a ginger shandy in that same pack, and I didn't like that one either.
Really? That's sad.
Really, I'm a summer shandy or bust guy.
Yeah.
Sound like a picky bitch.
When
Yeah,
life
okay.
gives you lemons, mega fucking shandy.
Mega shandy. Noted. Very nice. All right, let's get into a little bit of the news flight over here. If I can find the fucking open for it. I know. I don't need it. Beep, beep.
Oh yeah,
Because sounds like someone flatlines at the end.
I forgot about that.
So far, pretty accurate. Get the paddles. I don't know why that's not clear. Yeah. Speaking of hating orange, Truly has kicked off the women's national soccer team sponsorship with a new flavor: orange slices.
Oh,
Why?
Because
halftime
soccer.
snack.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, like no, that's what I
Orange
was
slices and Capri Sun, man.
Yeah, it's the only time I ate oranges.
Me too.
Yeah.
thinking. Same.
Speaking of New Jersey, Hoboken, New Jersey, the bars there are allowed to serve alcohol starting at 5 a.m. during Women's World Cup matches.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
But notice, only bars, not breweries.
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
Well,
Sad.
Yeah, New Jersey and their fucking breweries. And finally, Governor Whitmer out of Michigan has signed a bill allowing alcohol sales at college football sports, basketball, football, all the sports. I said football
That's a big deal because I don't think that's a normal thing, right?
I don't think so.
I think it's somewhat normal. They're not the first one, and now they'll actually be able to compete with the schools that can sell beer. And instead of the kids getting plastered in the parking lot beforehand, they can come in and be hopefully. They think it's going to
make money.
They're going to make money. They also say it's going to like curtail drinking a little bit because they won't get plastered in the parking lot first. I'm
yes,
like, no,
they will.
They're still going to get plastered in the parking lot. Now they'll just have a couple more beers while the game's going.
Yeah, they're college students. They can't afford $20 beers.
Right.
No.
Exactly.
If you've ever been to a ball game, the whole idea is it's the party before the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the pregame of like a normal going out night. And then you get into the game and then it's party time.
Yeah.
So how is that going to differ in the college?
It's not.
No,
very,
it's not.
very silly.
If anything, it's just going to escalate.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I can afford one beer tonight while I'm here. I'll have my case in the parking lot and then, whatever. But they just want to make the money off of it, which I get.
Well, good for them.
All right. Regular news. On to the full pour. The web has been blowing up over Anchor Brewing and the announcement that they'll be ceasing operations and liquidating the business. They announced this right after we've recorded our last episode. So sounds like we're late to the news story. As of now, a couple people have thrown their hat in the ring to buy it. And the workers union is asking Sapporo to allow them to buy the brewery back.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of people have said, start like a GoFundMe and everyone will contribute. But I guess they're trying to raise the money in a more traditional fashion and run it as a brewery co-op.
Very cool.
Keep it open.
That'd be kind of neat.
I
Yeah.
hope they can.
So I should get the Christmas tree drawings going?
Yeah. Get your
Yes.
daughters with some crayons going.
All right.
Yeah.
So fucking excited.
Yeah. We're going to need that label. And the nice thing is if the workers do a co-op, they'll be craft again. So
Yeah.
welcome back.
An Anchor Christmas sale. So good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we talked about it a few weeks on the show that they announced that they're not going to do the Christmas sale, and before they announced that they were closing, and I was like, "What's the point, man?
That's so sad.
Everyone loves the Christmas sale." So, hashtag bring it back. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to see them return to craft and stop putting out an IPA because nobody wants an Anchor IPA. That's not what we go to you for.
No.
Yeah. All right, Charles Barkley. Have you guys seen this clip?
That's interesting segue.
Charles Barkley, I don't know if he was getting paid or what, but was recently at a golf tournament and tore into the rednecks over the whole Bud Light situation.
Ooh.
Because he doesn't give a fuck. Here's Charles himself.
So, I'm going to buy some drinks for y'all, and I'm going to buy Bud Light. Hey, and let me tell you something. All you rednecks or assholes who don't want to drink Bud Light, fuck y'all.
So good.
Hey, y'all can't counsel me. Hey,
Did he say
I ain't
counsel
worried
or
about getting
cancel?
Cancel.
If y'all fire me and give me all that money, I'm going to be playing golf every fucking day. So listen. As I said last night, if you're gay, God bless you. If you're trans, God bless you. And if you have a problem with them, fuck you.
Oh, never wanted to mix words there.
Charles Barkley could be the Secretary of Suds.
Oh,
Yes.
Now, I don't like Bud Light for other reasons, so I hope he's not buying me a Bud Light. But yeah, I love, you can't cancel me. I'm uncancelable.
That's awesome.
Oh, I love it.
He hates working anyway, so good on you, Chuck.
I know, it's almost like any analyst job he gets. He just says whatever he wants, just in the hopes of them getting rid of him. And they just keep bringing him back.
Right. It's weird. And Shaq. Who's harder to understand on this planet than Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal?
Shaq is definitely harder.
Yeah. Like what? I love when Charles will call them out for it too, and they start bickering, and that's why they keep them on the air, is those two bickering. So anyways, that's all we got for tonight, everybody. That's it. Sorry.
Wow.
Dang.
All right. I mean, we could
fireworks.
Maybe we get Chew to call in and go for another hour and a half or something. But
don't be mean.
I'm joking.
We love you, Chew.
Yeah.
We do.
All right, we're going to hit some music. We're going to get on up out of here. Make sure July 29th on Saturday, you head over to Pedals and Pints, Thousand Oaks, California.
Yes, come to Rabbit Hole.
Come to Rabbit Hole. And, Not a Phase is going to be there. Who are the other bands? Sorry.
Singular Nature, DJ Fresco, The Vibe Setters, Joker's Hand.
You've already passed the test.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah. Brad will pay you this week.
Yeah.
You passed. So come on out.
Earned my paycheck.
Yeah. Come on out, drink some beers, enjoy some music, party it up. It's going to be going all day, Saturday 29th. You guys going to do any special barbecue shit that day?
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Oh, that's my favorite.
I have no idea what it is, but he always does something fun on the weekends. This is a special weekend, so I'm sure he's doing something
Brad
really
likes
cool.
to barbecue on the weekends.
Yeah.
It's never a bad thing.
Yeah.
So come out and hit that. All right, hitting some music. Monica, thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Thanks for drinking. Thanks for joining.
Vote for Greg and Flex.
Yes.
One nation, for hydration.
One nation for hydration.
And Secretary of Suds, man.
Yeah.
Gotta have one.
We'll get you in the cabinet somewhere.
Let's go.
Yeah. Go get our Flex Greg 24 shirts at craftbeerrepublic.com. Follow us all at FlexMeBeer _ in between, at Craft Me a Beer. Jesus Christ. I did it again. Craft Me a Beer.
Craft Me a Beer. Hey.
It's Flex Me a Beer and Craft Beer Republic together. At
I love it,
Republic.
actually.
At Momo Go-Go, and of course at Pedals and Pints. I think that's everything. I hope everyone is staying very well hydrated.
And on that note,
good night, everybody.